Welcome back to my cozy Guild Wars Reforged playthrough, where my husband and I adventure through Tyria together.
When we were previously adventuring, we learned the White Mantle are not good. They murder innocent people. And so we stopped them, at least in this one case. Well, we avenged some people that they murdered. And now the White Mantle doesn't like us very much. And so the people we thought were bad guys and rebels, the Shining Blade, we're on their team now. So it's time for us to figure out what our next steps are to avoid getting caught and stopping the bad things the White Mantle's doing.
So grab yourself a warm beverage, a snack, and join us as we play through the Prophecy storyline.
We have been betrayed by one of our own. A traitor has given away the location of the Shining Blade's bases throughout the region. In response to Hableon's death, they are launching a massive strike led by the Demagogue. Scouts have reported a vanguard comprising 3 groups. They're currently pushing towards Coral Falls. We must warn Counselor Valor outside of Ventari's refuge. I need you to head them off and buy us some time. I'll do it. So we have that quest, and we also have Mysterious Message, which we need to complete. If you were playing the game normally, it might be good not to even take the quest Mysterious Message back in Druid's Overlook until now in the story.
Because you'll get spoilers?
Because you can get spoilers. Like that White Mantle person's like, hey, are you part of the Shining Blade? Here, deliver this message. Well, that shouldn't probably happen yet. Now it should happen.
Remember, you're a monk now.
Ah, help me! I'm a monk! I gave Dwayne's kiss to little Tom.
Kissed him on the forehead.
What's a ranged spell? I made Dwayne blow a kiss to him.
You give forehead kisses to all of us. I think it's kind of cute.
Feel
Here,
better.
feel better.
It's slightly worse than Orison of Healing unless you have enchantments on you.
The silver wood is pretty.
Yes.
I'm gonna go look at it while you all fight.
Doesn't stay pretty though.
Wait, what happens to it?
Well, think about that name and think of where you can remember something like that in Guild Wars 2.
Wait. Yes.
What is the answer?
Silver wastes.
Yeah, it all dries out by Guild Wars 2.
That's sad.
Northeast of here, where we did the drop-off, was Mamnoon Lagoon. That place dries out entirely. There is something aquatic related, though, found there. That's where the underground, that's where you find the upside-down boat that the Skrit have in the Silver Wastes and the jumping puzzles at.
Oh. Oh, yeah. There's a big tree. Big dead tree.
Ooh,
Ooh.
you got a yellow.
Yellow. That's gold.
Yeah, you got a gold. Add to that wisdom title.
Identify all button. Centaur tree houses. Because, you know, they're so good at climbing with their hooves.
Maybe they're part mountain goat and they can jump really well.
Yes.
Oh. Oh, no. They got real mad at me. I got a lot of low health there.
Enemies that... It's not fair that enemies just... Their AI just, like, knows whoever is casting a spell can just go and use interrupts. Like, it seems very unfair and OP. Like, it's not even targeting you. It's like, oh, something nearby is using a spell.
Time to cry of frustration.
You honor me.
But she had a voice line. Arrow gave the message to you to deliver. I'd kill that cowardly son of a scale if he wasn't so useful. I know it might look bad that I'm speaking to the White Mantle, but I've been blackmailing Arrow for information on their troop movements. Tell nobody about this arrangement. If it gets back to the wrong people, our information will literally be cut off at the source.
Ethereal burden. They move slower and you gain energy.
I shouldn't have taken that skill. It's illusion magic.
You can fix it later.
Yeah.
You honor me.
You honor me. I have learned recently that a White Mantle patrol entered the forest and has become lost. They were last spotted somewhere in Silverwood. Report to Gareth Quickblade in Quarrel Falls and let him know that there are White Mantle in the woods. Well, what are you waiting for?
Hi, Gareth. Greetings. I am Gareth Quickblade. Something I can help you with? Price of steel. The White Mantle think they can send patrols into our forests and not pay the price. They'll soon learn the cost of crossing the Shining Blade. I'll have several scouts meet you in Silverwood. They'll lead you to this White Mantle patrol. Wipe out the patrol and bring me their armor when you're done. We should be able to salvage some usable steel from them. Let's get them. Follow me, hurry, before the White Mantle patrol escapes the forest.
It's a girl.
Follow me, hurry, before the White Mantle patrol escapes the forest.
Forgot to change my skill out. Oops. Could we get Devona yet on these characters?
We could.
Oh, we should maybe do that next time.
You want to replace Tom?
You're right.
Can.
Maybe. I mean, it only feels right to have Devona with us.
It feels kind of weird to have Devona with us, but it's okay.
On these characters?
I mean, we are playing Reforged characters, so it's it's just, it's weird to think of having a hero in Prophecies as a vanilla experience now.
Ah.
Yeah, Devona's gonna show up as a henchman, or she would have shown up as a henchman at some point, but now she's a hero that can join any earlier.
When does she show up as a henchman?
I have a page about this. Hold on. I like documenting stuff in my free time. I made a spreadsheet of where all the henchmen appear. Devona does not show up until Mountains again.
Well, maybe that's when we add her, since we never did the pre-searing questing stuff with her on these characters.
She did come all the way to Kryta together. Like, she's there while all that adventuring is happening. I just don't know where she technically is in this part.
I'm curious how doing all those quests work when you have her in your party as a hero. Like
Does
the
she even
quests
show
where
up very much?
I mean, she shows up a few times, and we've done some quests for her.
She probably just gets renamed in some way. Like when you have Livia in your party, but she's also an NPC, then it shows up as Shining Blade Necromancer.
Hello?
I can't click on you! I tried.
Someone has a resurrection signet.
Yeah, I think most of them do.
Cool.
We kept all of our Shining Blade Rangers alive.
That's
We only
good.
lost one Mesmer. Okay, we can resign. Well done. Not only have we destroyed one of their patrols, but this armor should salvage into enough steel to equip many of our scouts. Arcane Thievery. Disables one random spell. This skill becomes that spell. That's pretty cool.
Ugh, creepy baby. Oh, I unlocked that skill. I didn't have it yet.
Contemplation of Purity.
Yeah.
Demagogue's Vanguard. Let's go! 3 groups of White Mantle Vanguard marching to Coral Falls. They probably should have marched as one group. Silly White Mantle.
Oh. I stole a skill, but it's a same skill I already have.
They have Arcane Thievery?
No, they have Shatter Enchantment already.
Oh, okay. You got another copy of Shatter Enchantment. Means you could shatter 2 enchantments real quick.
It's true.
If they were, using any enchantments.
But I guess it does disable their spells, so it's kind of cool in that way.
Yeah, and then they also can't do it. Yeah, it's good. Kiss. Mwah. Are we doing something? I'm gonna die. Bye. a tough one. Look at those cool gourd pods with blue lights coming out of them.
Pretty.
Now we must see Counselor Valor for our reward.
Etin's back.
Okay, Counselor Valor is sort of south. We should go right.
There's a lot happening over there. Should we
You
let
should be
them
careful.
Should we let them fight? Should we add to it?
I think we should fight because there's only like one Maguuma I see in there. Hey, they split up a little. Get the sycophant quickly. And then the other one. Look at that. That's pretty good. More Maguuma v White Mantle up here. We should definitely go in and start hitting the White Mantle. Oh, you're really going in. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, first we'll talk to Counselor Valor.
Ventari's Refuge.
You have bought us time, hero. Your deeds today will not be forgotten, and they certainly won't go unrewarded by the Shining Blade. We are grateful for your assistance. Gareth's support will be here shortly. I'll talk to him again. Let's see. I am Counselor Valor. I am sworn to bring down the White Mantle, as well as those who hide behind them and pull their strings. What brings you here? We'll look at White Mantle Wrath. I need you to speak with Ventari. He will not allow me into his refuge. It is a long story, and I do not wish to discuss it now. I know that he prefers to remain neutral, but the White Mantle and their masters are a threat to all Tyrians, not just Crichtons, and not just humans. This is no mere civil war. There is much more at stake here than most of us know. More than we'd believe, I imagine. Ventari and his jungle-dwelling friends can help us if they choose to do so. Speak with him, I pray you, and return to me. I'll talk to him. And also, urgent warning. Elder Gretchen, you may have heard, is spearheading our efforts to unlock the gate to Denravi. She and her people need to be alerted to the White Mantle push from the west. I'd like you to head east and attempt to contact one of her scouts. She'll have posted one along the way, I imagine. If you make contact, tell the scout of the impending attack, and get to Aurora Glade so you can speak with Gretchen herself. I'll leave immediately. Well, I won't leave immediately. I've got side quests to do, but... Deeproot, what have you got to say? Whispers in the earth have pointed to 2 White Mantle agents at work in the Reed Bog. They attempt to move through the area with stealth. I would like to know their purpose in coming here. See if you can find them and overhear their conversation. You may do what you like with them, but make sure you obtain some information from them about their plans. Will you help me? I will find them. That's almost every quest in Maguuma. We're getting close.
This is Ventari's Refuge, and while it may not look remarkable, Ventari himself is one of the most important figures in Tyria's history. He was a centaur who rejected the violence of his kind, instead devoting his life to a philosophy of balance, restraint, and compassion, recorded on a stone tablet. Elsewhere in the Maguuma Jungle, a human named Ronan planted a mysterious seed in the ruins of his destroyed village. Ventari later joined him, and together they cared for the growing tree. Before his death, Ventari placed his tablet at its roots. Over time, that tree became known as the Pale Tree, And from that pale tree, the Sylvari emerge in Guild Wars 2. The Sylvari are not only born from the pale tree, but from Ventari's philosophy as well.
There was a time once when humans and centaurs lived in peace, but that was long, long ago. I'm afraid I will not live to see such a time come again to Tyria. What brings you to my dell, friend? The helping hand from Valor. Vela sent you to me, no doubt. I am sorry, but I cannot involve myself in the political affairs of humans. I hope you understand. While we have been chatting, it seems your other friends of white have surrounded my refuge. Nevertheless, peace is the path I walk. I must remain neutral. I don't understand. At one time, I would have marched out there and strung them up single handedly. The ignorance and fire of youth has passed, and I have found a different course. I wish to live in peace, and you and your kind are not capable of anything but war. My kin are not much better, it is true, but I have chosen a different life. Let's discuss something else. The White Mantle will kill us all. I am sorry. I do not wish you ill, but neither can I help you. Have you no heart? If it is heart that brings one to kill another, then no, I don't. In these times, a peaceful mind does more good than a violent heart. The smell of spring blossoms can soothe beasts and man alike, so perhaps all is not lost. Goodbye. Well, now that the White Mantle are our enemies, we've started helping out the Shining Blade. We're having to deal with advanced attacks and scouts and patrols from them all. And we've started moving our way south, trying to link up with other Shining Blade figures. We've taken refuge with Ventari, a peace-loving centaur, and we're going to have to fight off more White Mantle soon.
We're so glad you came with us on our journey today. Be sure to give a like if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future episodes. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, goodbye.
Goodbye.